This is also important. Homeowners Association contact information and or statement. Reason being is because remember we spoke about the property profile containing other liens? Well, homeowners associations tend to tag on liens on the property as well after X amount of months if they're not paid. I have one homeowners association, and they'll do this. It's just in the nature of things. I mean, money does a funny thing to different people. The homeowners association was owed about $250, and the property, this is actually the property in Riverside. The homeowner owed $488. So the homeowners association was threatening to tag on a lien to the property for $250. So I called him, and one of the first things I asked him, well, will you accept the short payoff now? Because I didn't want to just pay $250, but why not practice on your skills, right? So immediately they said, no, our policy and procedure is that unless we get direct contact from the homeowner after X amount of months or whatever the case is, we're going to tag a lien onto their property. And I asked the representative at the homeowners association, I said, well, does that really make much sense? I mean, for $250, you're going to spend how much money on the legal process of tagging on a lien to the property? You wouldn't want to just settle with me right now and I can, send you a check and you can just erase that? I mean, I'm negotiating a short payoff on this anyways. That's going to happen anyways. You know what her response was? Our policy is after X amount of months, you should, and they'll do that. They'll do that. So again, that kind of information is important. Homeowners Association info, make sure you get in contact with them and start planning for that out. And in fact, once we get to it, actually we won't get to it this week, but in the HUD, which we'll see in week, is it 3? Yeah? Can we see? I think it's week 3. Week 3 in the HUD, I actually cushion. If there's any homeowner association fees or dues, I'll cushion it by 3 or 4 times. Because you figure you're going to add a few more months plus late fees and so on. And then finally the property tax bill, because you want to be able to make sure whether they're current, whether they're late, if it's not in the appropriate property profile, if there's any delinquent tax rolls or anything like that. That's the documentation that the homeowner is responsible for. This is ideal because once you go ahead and meet with the homeowner and you go ahead and seal the deal, you get the deed, you want to be able to just pick up that rest of the information and just go with it. Yes, ma'am.
Thinking about a person under a lot of stress like these people typically are, is there a way to get some of this stuff if they've lost it? Because I'm guessing that they're not keeping very accurate records of things like 2 years worth of tax returns. Can they get copies of that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, you can. You can get it from, Dave told me, where's Melina?
Yeah, I have
Order 4506.
Order 4506, T is another one, Melina's in the room. I think Dave told me at the IRS office, there's one in San Bernardino, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a number.
Who said
I'll
there's a number?
find it. Oh.
Okay.